husband, myself, our son and two grandsons, 14 and 17, shared this incredible experience. The ride from San Juan to La Parguera was long but very picturesque, and we learned so much from our guide, Carlos, about the land and about Puerto Rico. He was so knowledgeable and passionate about his country. La Parguera was a small, charming fishing village, and we began our journey there. Snorkeling was first in a warm, quiet bay with crystal clear, fairly shallow water. It was relaxed and unhurried. We watched the sunset there in the bay. It was stunning. Next came a slow, easy ride to the much anticipated bioluminescent bay. It was very sheltered, and the few other boats there were all respectfully quiet. No loud voices or music. We waited for complete darkness and then went into the water. This is the only bioluminescent bay in Puerto Rico that you can actually swim in. Carlos had us go under the boat, pontoon, to start because it offered us a maximum contrast to experience the bioluminescence. Each and every move we made bathed us in shining, sparkling blue light. It took our breath away, it was so incredibly gorgeous. When I would slowly lift my arms out of the water, it looked like they were covered in shimmering diamonds. This was Mother Earth at her finest. Carlos videotaped all of us in turn as we experienced the bioluminescence and sent us the video after we came back home from our stay in Puerto Rico. We had a full moon that night, but it did not diminish the vibrancy of the bay at all. We all felt that this was a once-in-a-lifetime, never-to-be-forgotten experience. We all recommend this charter. I cannot imagine anyone being disappointed. This is aptly described as once-in-a-lifetime only in Puerto Rico experience. It's a long ride but totally worth it. I felt like Elsa in Frozen, where sparkles come out of my hands, to the graceful Manta Ray in Avatar. You lift your fingers off the water, and your hands and arms sparkle like 1,000 stars. Felt like a goddess. There was no other words to explain it but magical. This is where the legend of the Fountain of Youth was born. So, swim in the Fountain of Youth. If you're worried about the 2-hour drive, don't. The views were unmatched, and our guide knew the answer to every question along the way. We had the best time in the water and on the boat. We got to play our own music and even beautiful pictures of us in the most beautiful spots. We ended up on a little island and looked at shells and hermit crabs. When we were in the bioluminescent water, our guide had an insane camera to pick up the glowing water that our phones couldn't even pick up. This was an unmatched and unbelievably amazing trip. Wish I could do it again for the first time. He deserves all the glaze. If you're looking for Insta pics, this is the tour for you. Had an amazing experience with Carlos. He drove us from San Juan to La Parguera and back on a private trip. Very knowledgeable and full of info. Boarded a private charter boat, went snorkeling, saw an awesome sunset, and then went to Bioluminescence Bay. It was pure magic. Swimming and splashing around to create the sparkles and light was an outer world experience. We then went to a restaurant to change and have a delicious dinner and headed back. Recommend this highly.